The denim industry spent 20 years teaching women one very specific lesson. If your jeans cost less than $100, you are buying disappointment on a timer. Waistbands that gap. Stretch that never comes back. Denim that fades by the third wash. Sizing that seems designed to humiliate rather than fit. You have been conditioned, through enough bad experiences, with enough cheap pairs, to believe that the only way out of that cycle is to spend more money. That conditioning is the most profitable lie the fashion industry has ever sold. Here's what actually happened. Fast fashion flooded the market with throwaway denim at rock-bottom prices and rock-bottom quality. The premium segment watched, raised their prices to signal they were not that, and spent heavily to make sure you associated cheap with worthless. The brands caught in the middle, the ones building real denim with real construction standards at genuinely affordable prices, got buried under both ends of the market. Nobody was advertising them because they had priced themselves too low for a luxury story and too honestly for a disposable one. 5 women's denim brands are sitting in retail right now, some of them in places you walk past every week without stopping, that build jeans the way jeans were meant to be built. Durable construction, honest sizing, fit that accounts for the fact that women are not shaped the way a fit model is shaped, and prices that start at $20 and top out around $60. These are not compromise picks. These are the brands that refuse to participate in the race to the bottom that destroyed your trust in affordable denim, and they have been rewarded for that refusal by being completely ignored. By the end of this, you will know exactly which ones and exactly where to find them. Number 5, Riders by Lee. Riders by Lee does not advertise. It does not collaborate with influencers, launch seasonal campaigns, or maintain a social media presence worth mentioning. What it does is manufacture genuine Lee construction denim at prices that start at $20 and rarely exceed $35. And it has been doing that without fanfare for decades. Riders is Lee's value line, and in any other industry, value line from a heritage brand would be a warning label. In this case, it is the opposite. The core construction standards that Lee has refined since 1889, the same brand that filed the first patent for riveted work pants alongside Levi Strauss, carry directly into the Riders line. Denim weight, inseam stitching, waistband reinforcement, these are not the places Riders cuts corners to reach the price point. The pull-on stretch. Jean and the classic straight leg are the 2 most repurchased items in the line, and the reason is the same reason women have been quietly buying Riders for years without talking about it. The fit is designed around how women actually stand, sit, bend, and move, not around a single body type. The Riders straight cut holds its shape through a full day in a way that $20 fast fashion denim physically cannot, because the denim construction underneath the style is fundamentally different. At $22, Riders by Lee is the most honest answer to the question of what to put on before work when you do not want to think about your jeans for the next 10 hours. The women who found this line are not talking about it, for the same reason nobody talks about their best-kept secret. Number 4, Gloria Vanderbilt Amanda. Gloria Vanderbilt invented the designer jeans category. That is not a metaphor. In 1978, she put her name on the back pocket of a pair of jeans and changed what the product meant. Before Gloria Vanderbilt, jeans were workwear with a logo. After her, they were a status object. She created the market that Jordache, Calvin Klein, and eventually every premium denim brand in the world has lived in ever since. Her most iconic cut, the Amanda, now sells for $28 to $40 at Costco, Walmart, and Amazon. The woman who created the designer jeans premium is selling her signature product at the price point every brand she inspired tries to distinguish itself from. The irony of that is worth sitting with for a moment. Here's what the Amanda actually is. A classic high-rise straight leg with a tapered ankle cut from mid-weight denim that holds its shape through repeated washing in a way that stretch-heavy budget denim does not. The rise is genuine, not the abbreviated high rise that sits 2 inches above the hip and creates a gap at the waist every time you sit down. An actual high rise that sits at the natural waist and stays there. The fit runs consistent across sizes in a way that fast fashion denim famously does not. Women who have been buying the Amanda for 10 and 15 years report that the sizing has not drifted. The same size they bought in 2010 fits the same in 2025. That consistency, across a decade and a half of production, is a construction achievement that the premium denim brands charging $150 rarely match. At $30, Gloria Vanderbilt Amanda is the pioneer of the entire designer denim category, selling her best cut at the price that everyone she inspired built their careers avoiding. By the woman who started it all. Number 3, Lee Jeans, Flex Motion. Lee Jeans was founded in 1889 in Salina, Kansas. The brand filed the first patent for bib overalls, and the Union all-work suit pioneered sanforization in American denim, the pre-shrinking process that made sizing reliable, and spent the better part of a century as the workwear standard that American industry built itself on. Then Levi's got the cultural moment, and Lee got the department store rack, and the gap in name recognition between the two brands has been growing ever since, despite the fact that the denim construction behind Lee's core lines has never meaningfully declined. Lee still builds jeans the way jeans should be built, and Lee does it for $35 to $55. The Flex Motion straight leg is the specific product that requires a direct statement. Lee developed a 4-way stretch denim technology specifically for the Flex Motion line that allows full range of motion without the waistband rolling, the knee bagging, or the seat stretch that turns most affordable stretch denim unwearable within 6 months. At $40, the Flex Motion delivers a technical fabric performance that boutique athleisure-inspired denim brands are currently charging $120 to promise. The construction is heritage standard, double needle stitching at stress points, reinforced waistband that does not fold over, inseam integrity that survives a dryer on a regular cycle. These are the details that fast fashion denim value engineers out at the $20 price point, and that luxury denim brands charge a fabrication premium to restore. Lee builds them in at $40 because they never removed them in the first place. If you are finding this useful, subscribe. We break down fashion and value this way every week. No brand partnerships, no sponsored picks, just honest analysis of what is actually worth your money and your closet space. Now let us get to the top 2, because this is where the list stops being impressive and starts being unreasonable. Number 2, Old Navy, Rockstar, and Wow Jeans. Old Navy is the brand that the fashion industry points to when it wants to explain what it means to dress without ambition. The Gap subsidiary with the primary color storefronts and the holiday performance fleece and the TV commercials that run in November. The brand that serious fashion people stopped taking seriously somewhere around 2003 and never revisited. That dismissal is costing women some of the most technically accomplished affordable denim in American retail. Old Navy has built 2 jean lines, the Rockstar and the Wow, that represent a genuine engineering achievement at a $30 to $50 price point. The Rockstar uses a high-stretch denim formula that compresses and supports without the rigid discomfort of structured denim or the shapelessness of legging weight fabric. It hits a middle register that most premium denim brands charge a significant technology premium to occupy. Old Navy hits it for $32 and offers it in 32 inseam lengths and a size range that runs from XO to 30, with tall and petite options throughout. That size range is the part of the story that deserves a separate conversation. The fashion industry's standard denim sizing range, 2 to 16, 1 inseam, no petite, no tall, fits approximately a fraction of the women who buy jeans. Old Navy built a size and length matrix for the Rockstar that is more inclusive than what most brands charging 4 times the price have managed, and they did it without attaching a body positivity marketing campaign to justify the cost. The range is just there. At $32, the Wow jean pushes further, a super high rise with a sculpting panel built into the waistband that the shapewear industry charges $30 for separately. Old Navy put it in the denim itself. At $35 to $45, the Wow jean does things to the silhouette that Spanx under premium denim combinations accomplish at combined cost of $200. The people who discovered this 2 years ago are not discussing it in public. Number 1, Levi's 501 and 550. Here's the one that will sound obvious until you think about it carefully. Levi's is the most recognized jeans brand on the planet and one of the least purchased at its actual value price point. Because here's what the fashion industry did with Levi's. It took the cultural authority of the brand, the 1873 patent, the 501, the James Dean photograph, the Lee Marvin photograph, the counterculture currency built over 150 years, and it used that authority to sell women into premium lines that cost $150 while the foundational cuts that built that reputation sat on the shelf at $45. The Levi's 501 for women retails between $40 and $65, depending on where you buy them and when. It is the same cut that defined American denim, built on the same construction heritage that no other brand in the world can legitimately claim, at a price that the fashion industry has spent significant effort steering women away from toward the premium expressions at the top of the Levi's catalog. The denim weight on the 501 is heavier than almost anything in its price range. 11 to 12 ounce denim that breaks in over time rather than stretching out. A straight leg, high rise cut that is genuinely flattering across body types because it was designed before the industry decided that flattering meant eliminating any silhouette distinction between waist and hip. The waistband sits correctly and stays there. The 550 relaxed taper is the second cut that belongs in this conversation. A roomier hip and thigh with a tapered ankle built on the same denim weight and construction standard as the 501. At the same price. For women who find straight leg cuts restrictive, the 550 is the honest answer that the sales floor will never steer you toward because there is no margin conversation attached to a $45 pair of jeans. Levi's spends its marketing budget on the premium lines. The 501 and the 550 have been sitting at their price point for years, earning their own customers through reputation that predates any advertising campaign, and delivering construction quality that justifies the Levi's name more honestly than anything in the brand's $150 tier. At $60, you are buying 1,873. At $150, you are buying a marketing story about 1,873. The original costs less. 5 brands, 5 price points, 1 pattern. Writers by Lee charged you $22 for heritage construction with 0 marketing overhead. Gloria Vanderbilt charged you $30 to buy directly from the woman who invented the category everyone else is pretending to improve on. Lee charged you $40 for Flex technology that $120 boutique denim line is selling as an innovation. Old Navy charged you $35, the most size-inclusive technical denim in American retail. Levi's charged you $60 for 150 years of the most credible construction standard in the world. None of them needed you to believe that price signals quality to stay in business. They needed you to try the jeans. The fashion industry built your distrust of affordable denim on purpose. It is the most expensive piece of marketing ever executed against your wardrobe. Now you know what it cost you? Subscribe if you want more of this. We cut through the brand premium every single week. We will see you in the next one.